Hey YouTubers, today I got something real quick for you guys. I'm gonna explain to you that pretty much all sunroofs and all moonroofs leak. All of them, without exception. So I had a customer bring his pickup truck for me to look at the upholstery on it, and I saw he had a sunroof and he had the whole thing. He took what do you call that stuff, silicone, and he did silicone the whole roof. All right, really cool guy, friend of mine. I was like, you shouldn't do that. If it's leaking, there's a way around it before you go that route. Of course, now he siliconed it and it's too late, but I'm gonna show you guys what you do if your sunroof or moonroof is leaking, and it has nothing to do with putting silicone. So as usual, if you like the videos I make, click like so I know to make more of the same, and if you want to see more when I make them, hit subscribe. Let's get into it. Okay, so out here on the 944, the sunroof is missing because I just took it out, and I'm going to show you guys where these leak. So on OEM cars where there's a sunroof or moonroof, the sunroof sits on a lip. So there's this lip that comes around down here and then goes back up. If you have an aftermarket one that somebody put in there, then usually what they do is they just cut along the edge, hammer it down, and you don't end up with this lip. That doesn't apply to what I'm showing you here because that's going to leak regardless of what you do. But on the OEM, on just about every OEM from the 70s go on up, they have this lip. And so the roof sits on top of this lip, and there's usually a piece of trim here or a rubber seal, or sometimes it's on the roof part and the rubber seal is on there. That's not where it leaks. It leaks between the roof and the body of the car right here, and you can't help that. They all leak. Okay, they all leak, and you can see right here there's water here, and then what happens is this accumulates and it gets inside the car. There is a preventative measure built in, engineered into all of these sunroofs and all of these moonroofs to stop this from getting into the car. It leaks. You can't stop it from leaking, but you can stop it from getting into the car. So I'm going to show you right now what's going on, why it's leaking, and I'll show you an example on this particular car, what you do when it's leaking and getting into the interior of your car when it rains. Okay, now I just noticed that this one was leaking when I fixed the moonroof actuator so that I can lower it down so that it wouldn't get water inside the car, and I realized that there was water collecting in this channel. You can see there's water right here, and so I was like, well, this is a perfect opportunity for me to make a video and show you exactly what's going on. So in all four corners, and on larger cars, if you have a panoramic sunroof that goes the full length of the vehicle, then you would have 6 of these. But there are drain ports. So if you look right here, you see that little hole? That's a drain port. And there's one in that corner, right there. And there's one over here, right there. And then there's one in this corner. And so what happens is the water is going to fall, it's going to get between the body of the car and the moonroof, and it gets into this channel and it goes into that drain. If that drain is backed up, then it has nowhere to go and it's going to fill all the way up. And so let me show you. So when it's backed up, if you pour, so let's say this is rain falling, and see the channel fills all the way up, and then it starts going into the body of the car. See how it's dripping right there? So that's what happens. The solution is not to put silicone or duct tape or anything else on the roof of your car. The solution is to unclog these holes. And there are multiple ways you can go about it. I've taken bicycle cables and ran it down in there to clear whatever debris is in there. And that works great most of the time. The only problem is you run the risk of either disconnecting the hose by pushing it out, or puncturing it if whatever cable or whatever you're using ends up making a hole in it. So the best solution, if you have it available, is to blow compressed air down in there. If you don't have compressed air, you can use a bicycle cable. Just make sure you put like a little rubber tip on the end of it so it doesn't puncture anything. But the best solution is if you see it's clogged up like this one is, and see over here, see this one is completely clogged up also. All right, and the best solution is to put some compressed air in it. So I'm gonna go bring my compressor outside with my little spray hose, and I'm gonna show you guys. All right, so I have my compressor out here, and I got my hose, and I got my spray nozzle. And here's the thing, when you're doing this, you don't have to put a lot of pressure at once. You just start slowly and work your way, you know, only as much as you need, because what happens is over time, just dirt and debris and old leaves and whatever else, you know, it just gets down in this channel, and of course it goes down a drain hole and it ends up clogging it up. So you just go into this hole like so, introduce some pressure, and now I should be able to pour water here. And see, it goes straight down the hole. Of course, I'm not going to go down in the grass to try to show you where it's draining from, but I'm going to go over there and do that side also, because that side is just as backed up as this side. Okay, so you see, completely full of water. You just put the, and see, it drained right away. And so now when I pour more water, it goes down the drain hole immediately. And this goes down to the body of the car, and see, it's leaking right here. There's a hole in the body down behind the back wheel, and that's where the hose drains down to. So if you have a car and the sunroof is leaking and it's getting into the car, before you whip out the duct tape and the silicone, just try blowing it out with compressed air. It'll save you a lot of time and headache, and it's a solution that's basically free. Stay safe, guys.